On December 3rd, PMQ loaded up the PizzaTV van and headed over to Houston, Texas, to the Revention headquarters.
We're here at the Revention headquarters in Houston, Texas, and we have been talking with Nicole Bean of Pizzaro's Pizza. Tell us a little bit about your pizzeria and how long you guys been around.
Awesome. So we've been open for a long time now, since 2011. We started out as Neapolitan pizza, and then we introduced Detroit, and then introduced our New York style as well after that.
You guys got one location, two locations?
We have two locations.
Yeah.
We have one location we just relocated a little bit closer onto the I-10. We originally were tucked back just doing Neapolitan for several years, and so now that we've relocated last year, we're doing all three styles at both locations.
Nicole Bean of Pizzaro's Pizza came in and discussed how Revention has helped her with her two locations in Houston, Texas.
Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Revention, for having me. We've been using Revention since day one, so it's been kind of a family situation, and your team has grown as well, so it's really cool to kind of get to know different parts of your team as well. But like Jeff was saying, we've been in business since 2011. We started with Revention. As far as pizzeria goes, we started as a single style. We started with Neapolitan pizza. We only did the one style. And we had no online ordering, no phone call orders. It was you had to come in, place the order, eat, or take it with you. We allowed to-go options, but we didn't allow for you to call in the order and take it, because Neapolitan pizza cooks in about 90 seconds. We're very strict and strategic about it. We wanted to do it very old school, like the Italians. You come in, sit down, you eat a pizza, you go home. But we still had a lot of customers who wanted to come in and take that pizza with them, which we had no problems with. But we got a lot of phone calls. Like, I don't know why we installed a phone, because we weren't taking phone orders, but the more and more phone calls that we got, the more and more, they started to say, we started listening to customers, that we want to place phone orders. We don't care that it takes 90 seconds. We want to just come pick it up when we want to pick it up. So we started to listen to them, and it wasn't until like 2013 that we started to kind of like actually take that into consideration. So we started to kind of take the phone orders. Kind of at the end of the year, we were like, let's just try it, see what happens. We started to notice a couple things. People wouldn't show up until like 20 minutes later, because they're used to the 20-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute delivery times for the other pizzerias. We also noticed that people wanted to order online. This is kind of like at the beginning of when online ordering started to take effect. You started to see Pizza Hut and Papa John's and Domino's and stuff really pushing super hard on that online ordering. I know that they were doing it a little bit beforehand, but this is like really when it fully started, that people were ordering every pizza online. And then that started with, the whole internet, everything you could order, anything online. And so we were like, okay, well, maybe let's look into it. Well, Revention had kind of just launched a couple different things, and they'd reached out. I don't remember who reached out at that point, but somebody had reached out, and they were like, hey, we've got some new software. Would you guys be interested in trying it out? And we were like, I guess so. We gotta spend more money on POS. Okay, that's fine. So whoever we had spoken with several years ago was like, we just launched our online ordering. Would you be interested in trying it? We're like, why not? I mean, wouldn't hurt to look into it. So we came into the office here, and we sat down and we looked at everything that was going on, and they showed us Hungry Howie's, which is another local chain. And they'd been working with Hungry Howie's for quite some time. And it was a really cool idea to think about, like, people are ordering pizza online. Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, they're all doing it, right? We're only serving this one style, but the customers want it. So why not try it? So we went through the whole process. We got all of our stuff on. We had the team basically recreate our website and make it into basically online portal. So there was a lot of back and forth. We didn't actually launch till probably, I think, 2014, that we actually went through the launch, and it was like several months. We went through the whole process of getting everything down to, how everything functioned properly, what toppings, how it was going to work. I went through all the legwork myself and ran through it as if I were a customer. How would I order this? What can I modify? I want, pepperonis on 1/2. Can I order it in a quarter? No, I don't want to put quarters. How complicated is it going to be on the back end for the kitchen? There's a lot of process that went into it. And when we actually started doing it, we saw an increase on our tickets. So like our average tickets beforehand were $25. So we're just going to put a number out there. It's $25 average ticket, which quite a bit for pizza if you think about it. 12-inch pizza, it's kind of pricey. Average ticket was about $25. We'd get about 2 pizzas, maybe 1 and 2 pizzas and like a little baby pizza, right, for the kids. And then once we started the online ordering, I started pushing that on Facebook. Start building that customer and clientele base. A lot of people were following us on Facebook. The social media platform was really going well for us. So we pushed really heavily on that Facebook to start building and generating those online order sales. And they started just coming in one by one by one by one until it was a normal thing for us that we got online orders every single day. And our tickets went from $25 to $27 within the first couple months. And it didn't seem like a whole lot, $2, but when you start adding up $2 for every single order, it's a lot of money at the end of the year. So we knew that that was very beneficial to our business. And in 2015, I was like, how can we make this better? So in the admin portal, I started tinkering around with some different things with the suggestive selling, like how can I add on a dessert, or what other toppings could I do? How else can I build this? I want to generate business. I want more money. I know it sounds greedy, but you want your business to grow. We were looking at opening a second location, so yeah, we wanted to grow the business. So when we opened that second location, obviously we continued with Revention. We maintained that online platform. We built that from the very beginning. We just conditioned the customer from the very get-go. We do online ordering. Now, it was just for pickup. Now we have kind of transitioned into the new integration. We are integrated with DoorDash. Now, I know you guys, we've been talking about third-party just recently with some of you guys. Third-party sucks. Just going to be straight up clear, it sucks. They take a huge chunk out of what you're doing. It's a huge chunk. Even 5% is a huge chunk. At the end of the year, that's a chunk of 5% that you could have had on every single order that you've given out to your DoorDash, GrubHub, Uber Eats, whoever else you're allowing to come in. It's a lot. So we've been able to kind of work with Revention. We've kind of taken on those new things. I was talking about the tablets earlier. When we opened that second location, we had anticipated to do 2 registers because we wanted to have easy accessibility, get people in and out fairly quickly. We've grown to 3 different styles at this point. So I have 3 different styles of pizza that I offer. I've made it to a point where that everything that we do is under a 10-minute time span. That's faster than any other pizzeria that you can name. Faster than any pizzeria. I make New York, I make Detroit, and I make Neapolitan, all under 10 minutes. So it's quick, it's fast. We've conditioned our customer to know that, hey, you're gonna be able to get in and out of here before you can order a pizza from Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, whoever it is, and have it delivered to your house. Just come pick it up. It's easy. Super easy. I love it. Revention has made that easier for us. The platform is super simple. I like that I can add stuff onto this thing. Oh, wrong one here. But essentially, you can set it up with photos. You can set it up however you want to. I like the half and half. You can set it up with quarters if you want to. You can set anything you want to up on this thing. I know that they specifically designed this for pizza, so this is like perfect for you guys. You can put anything you want into there. There's a full list of things. There's just prosciutto. There's pictures of prosciutto in there, which is cool because not very many places actually have prosciutto. But I think that's really cool because that's one of our top selling items is prosciutto, but it's really nice to have that actual icon button to like say, that's prosciutto. It's really awesome. But Revention makes it really easy on us on a day-to-day basis. They're making it easier every single day. I constantly am talking to you guys. I think I email my account manager Jess like at least once a week, if not more. And I'm always telling her like, these are things that I wish that I had. Back office stuff, different programs, better stuff for marketing, something that will help me see like year to date versus just month to date processors. I like this about it. I don't like this about it. It's easy access to clock in. It's easy access to see who's in for the day, how much they're costing me, where I can move and develop in different things. And then the newest development is the DoorDash Drive, which we just started doing. So if you guys are using third-party delivery, I highly, highly, highly suggest talking to somebody here at Revention about integrating that. Now, if you know that they're taking a huge chunk from you, the integration allows you to kind of offset that cost for you. Now, we just transitioned into it recently, so there's still a couple hiccups that we're trying to figure out, trying to get the setup process. And some of that is part of DoorDash, some of it is part of just not knowing everything about the system yet, but you've got to learn, and that's part of getting new technology, is learning all those new processes and techniques, just like getting a new tablet and trying to adjust to this, to that, is very different. But I like having this new option to give my customers who call in an order. They can now deliver. It's not me delivering, unfortunately. And that's okay, because I'm saving my costs a little bit on insurance and drivers and what have you. Some people spend a lot of money. I've heard E. Fratelli down the street here spends about almost $1 million on insurance a year for their drivers. It's a lot of money. I don't know if any of you guys are making $1 million a year, but I know for a fact that that's a huge chunk of money that I'm not willing to give up. So if I can integrate it with my system and give a little bit here and there and kind of manipulate where I can and save myself some, I'm going to do so. But this has been so far really, really good. We did a test order last week when we first started it, and I called up one of my really good customers, because I've had some customers since 2011. I've seen them have babies who have like 11-year-olds now. It's crazy. But it's really, really cool to call somebody and know that they're going to give you the right feedback. So I called one of my good customers and said, hey, I know you probably haven't eaten dinner yet and the kids are probably hungry. Can I get you a free pizza? No one's going to turn down free pizza. So of course they said yes. So my first thing I did with my DoorDash Drive is I put in all their stuff. I sent it out to them. I took care of it, didn't make them pay for anything, to test out how long it would take for them to get there and how long it would take to get to the actual customer. So turnaround, it's relatively similar to the third-party delivery, where it's kind of a little bit longer of an extended time. You kind of have to weigh your option of it. Is it something you want to do? But for me, I thought it was great. It was great. I thought it was a little bit shorter of a time versus, they're ordering on that third-party app that we all hate, and they're taking 45 minutes to get there, and then another 45 minutes, even though the customer lives 2 minutes away. God knows where they are, what they're doing, or if the pizza will even get there, or what condition it's going to come in. But I did find that there was a little bit better of a process in that. Overall, I really enjoyed Revention. I really enjoy the processes that they have. I have a plethora of information if you have questions about anything and everything. I think I've almost done it all. I mean, we've had any kind of issue you can possibly think of happen to us. We've had managers be completely erased from the system before, and we have to call support and be like, what the hell happened to them? We don't know, but they're back online. We've had everything happen. We've had major shutdowns. We've had access been denied. We've had, failures with printers. We've had everything. The thing is about POS systems is that no one's necessarily better than the other, although I feel like Revention is better than the other. I did speak with Toast not that long ago. Going to be really, really, really across the board, just flat honest. I did talk to Toast recently. Reason being is not that I don't have faith in Revention. Reason being is because I want to know what Toast is about. I've got a lot of friends in the pizza industry. Some of them are switching to Toast. When I went to Austin a couple months ago, I noticed that almost every single pizzeria that we had gone to had Toast. And I wanted to know why. What's the deal with Toast? Why is everybody so high on Toast? Well, I kind of got my answers. I got all the information I needed. They're a cool company. I get it. They're a startup. Everyone's trying the new thing. They think it's going to be better than their old POS system. Sometimes it might be. But what I did find out is that there wasn't a need for me to switch because they couldn't do what I needed Revention to do. So the cool thing is that talk to whoever you want to talk to, but know in the back of your mind that there's always going to be somebody who's going to do it better, who's going to work for your business better. I've personally found that Revention is my POS company. I enjoy all the aspects. They listen to what I say. I enjoy that they're literally in my backyard. I could walk here if I wanted to. And that we've built a relationship with them. Essentially, every single person that I've talked to in the Revention family has wanted to make sure that I got what I needed, whether it's support team or someone from, VP. It doesn't matter. They all care about every single aspect of what's going on with your POS system. They're there for you every single step of the way to make sure that you're happy with what they're giving you. Now, when we first started with them, we had the trade-in program, which was really awesome. So we had the initial software, and when we upgraded, we had to get rid of those, which was really cool because you guys gave us an awesome credit to upgrade to that new software and get new POS systems. Like with any other POS company, there comes cost to it. Not going to say Revention is the cheapest, but I will say that they have withheld every single promise that they've delivered. Everything that they've delivered for us has been awesome. So, any questions, comments, concerns? I've got a lot of information, so I am a wealth of knowledge. Sure.
When you started out and you were saying you were using social media, how did you build your social media audience so that you could start using them to drive them towards your online ordering?
So initially, before I joined the company with my family, because it's family-owned business, I got wrangled into it. But initially, my brother had started our Facebook page, right? And we only had I think 126 followers. I just started posting all the time. I just started posting all of our pizzas. I started posting our specials, little things that were going on. If customers would interact with it, I would try to make sure that I commented or liked or whatever I needed to do to kind of let them know that, hey, it's not just a bot that's on the other end of it. It's like an actual person that's actually running this page. And we're still building our customer base on there, which is really cool. If you guys don't use Facebook for your business, I highly, highly, highly suggest doing it. I have customers from around the entire world, and they don't visit me every single day, but I've got customers from Ethiopia. How would I know that? Because I use Facebook. I've dug that far into my Facebook information that I know that I have customers from Germany, from Australia, from Italy, from California. I have people from New York. I've got people from China who come in 3 times a year to be here for the energy corridor, for whatever the business that they're doing. But these people will come. They'll send their friends. It's a word of mouth business. I had just last week a customer from Prague who came in, and they were like, I have a friend who lives on the south side of France that told me to come here if I was in town for business. What kind of world is this? It's a crazy cool world. But yeah, we've built from 126 followers, so I think we have a couple thousand now on Facebook, and we don't post every single day because I don't have time. But I try and maintain that every single time that we do something different, do something new to keep people interested. But I've used that platform for a lot of different things, and that's kind of how we initiated it, is just posting and keeping engaged with the customers that are actually on it. I don't know about you guys, but statistically, everybody checks Facebook at least 3 times a day minimum. I am that person. I'm on social media all the time because I'm constantly being bombarded by customers, which is cool. I don't mind it. I get comments, questions, concerns through Instagram on a daily basis. It is really fascinating to learn those kinds of things. You'll get people that will come in, they'll bring their phone and they'll show you, I want this pizza, what's on it? There's no description, it's literally just a picture, and they're like, what's on this pizza? It's really cool. Yeah. Any other questions? Comments, concerns?
You did say you integrated DoorDash into the POS.
Mm-hmm.
You're still using DoorDash drivers.
I am still using, I have GrubHub, DoorDash, and Favor right now, and we just integrated in. So like I was kind of explaining a little bit earlier, it's really difficult to just pull those things off the rug like that. One, because I'm scared. I'm terrified. That's their customer. Now, initially, when we started DoorDash, it was really cool because they gave you all the customer information, the customer's address, customer's phone number, you got their email. Guess what I did? I took all that stuff and I put it in my system. You can do that, by the way. It's really cool. It gives you everything. So at any given point, I have those initial customers that started with DoorDash. Now they've taken all that off, so I don't have anything. And the number that they have on file is not an actual number. It goes to 1-800 number, then files over. Yeah, it's some kind of weird rollover system because people like me probably took advantage of that. And they probably got smart about it. But same thing with GrubHub. They've restricted all of that information that was useful to me as the customer of GrubHub and DoorDash. And they've said, nope, you can't have any of the customers' information anymore. Even though they're buying from you, they're our customers and that's our information and you're not allowed to have it. It sucks. So now I've lost all those customers because they're addicted to this stupid app where they scroll and they find whatever they want to find and have it delivered at any given godly hour they want to. It's a sick addiction that I want to get my customers off of. That's why I wanted to do the online ordering, online delivery, so I can keep my customers. Because I know that there's some customers who specifically go onto these apps. They're specifically looking for my business, and they're probably specifically looking for your businesses on these apps. If you're not on them, they got one of two options. They're going to either call you directly, or they're going to skip over you and go to somebody else who's going to deliver through them. So it's our responsibility as business owners to take it back, take our customers back, and tell them this is a sick addiction you have. Unfortunately, it's a sick addiction that you have. It's cool for situations where, I know, Tom, you've said that you've been at a hotel and you don't know who delivers. In those situations, it's a perfect app. It's perfect. But as a business owner, I hate you. I really do. I hate you because you use this app. But I understand why you use it. I understand it. It is true.
And that's a good example because we're coming here. We knew that we were going to see her, and in a hotel room. We had no idea. So, what's around me? That's kind of what I'm looking for. And they pop up, and I look at him and go, "You're going to hear her talk tomorrow. Let's go do a little reconnaissance and see what happens." And it turns out we didn't know. We were literally 100, 150 yards. They were in front of us, but we were looking at the back of the building. I'd never known she was there had it not been for that. So rather than use that, we just walked over there.
Exactly. I mean, so in some circumstances, yes, it can be your best friend, but at the same time, it's the evil twin that you don't want. But it's one of those things. I don't really hate you. I just in that aspect, like as a business owner, like I want you to actually just come to my business and see what we're about. And you'll get people 100% of the time who just read the negative reviews and they're like, oh, well, the cheese pizza wasn't good, so I'm not going to eat that. Well, we've got 900 other pizzas you can have, but you get the one jerk who's like, oh, well, their cheese pizza's not good, I'm not going. Okay, whatever. No big deal. There's always good and bad. Grass is greener on the other side. It's however you want to look at it.
There are actually ways to use your social media and your delivery to take that customer back from those third-party apps. And some other less expensive apps that will work for your delivery. We'll talk later.
Okay, yeah, I want to know about all that. I know there are some ways about doing it. It can get really tricky.
I'll help solve your problem.
Okay, it can get really tricky, but yeah, if you've got any background information, I'm totally all ears. Because I'm in the business of keeping my customers and maintaining those customers versus losing them and losing out on that percentage.
That's exciting to hear because most business owners don't give a flip about their customers.
Like I said, I've had customers for since 2011. I've seen their kids grow up. It's a crazy thing to think about that I've had customers like before they even had children. You get to know like who they are, what they are, and all their kids and kids' names, which I'm terrible at. But they have a dog. Just know I know your dog's name. But no, let's chat about that. I definitely want to know. Any questions further about Revention or?
I got a question.
Go for it, Tom.
You've got GrubHub and these companies creating mock sites. You've got Facebook where you've got to get the information out there. You've got TripAdvisor where you can't control who's writing. You've got all these external forces, and not to mention you've got employees and delivery trucks and a pizzeria to run. How much of your time how do you delegate your time to, okay, how much do I spend working on these external forces versus I've got to work on my business? Or you just go, I'm juggling and I'll catch that ball when it comes to.
It's going to sound really cliche, but it's like one slice at a time. You just kind of take it one bit at a time there. It's really difficult too because you'll have issues that arise very quickly, especially on a Friday night when you're jamming and, you know, you got a full white rail, guess what? That driver did not show up at all. You've been waiting 45 minutes for that DoorDash driver to show up. Hasn't shown up. You think I got time to pick up the phone and wait on hold for DoorDash? No. I don't have time for that crap. I just got to figure it out on Monday or Tuesday or whenever I have time to breathe. Unfortunately, it's those little things that really suck. But I've been kind of building my team to where that they can take care of it. So that way I don't have to. But slowly but surely, eventually I will get rid of my tablets. That's the point of me taking on the DoorDash Drive and the Revention and integrating that, is to eventually get rid of those things. I really want to chunk them out the window right now, but unfortunately I'm too scared to, because I'm going to lose that customer base that has only been built on their stupid app that they're addicted to, and I want to get rid of it. But I can't. There's some people that I get on a weekly basis from that same app. But, you know, I'm working my due diligence to try and get it to go straight through here, because I don't have to go through an app. It just prints out. It's lovely. It's so nice. It really is. The transition is very smooth. I can call a driver when I want to. If I have an issue with a customer, I can simply just put that in and I'll take care of it myself. Ask a driver to come get it, take it to the house, no problemo. If I have to, I'll get in my own car and take it myself. But 90% of the time, if it's a Friday night and I'm just caught in the weeds, like you know, I'm gonna pop it into my drive, have somebody come get it and take it, even if it's just like a drink. I'm gonna have that there for me, because I know it's gonna work. Yeah. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Everyone got everything that they needed, all their information? Are you sure there's nothing else? If not, come see me. Yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Thank you.
To learn more about Revention and the products they offer, visit www.revention.com.